Hello guys, welcome to another stream. Today is a penalty stream. We are going to play League of Legends. It is the penalty stream for reaching 60 followers. And yeah, I really only played it once and I have no idea on how to make this on I have it only as a window because I didn't found how to make it a full picture. And what is this sanctum? It's something like new materials, champions. Yeah, of course I have nothing. I only played it like once. A friend will join. I hope he will come soon. Exactly. Okay, I'll start the music too in the background. Okay. Champions materials. Looks like you're missing some components. Okay. I have no idea. What is that? What is that? Mayhem progression track. Clash competitive integrity. To keep Clash as competitive mode, we expect everyone to play on their own account and at their fair skill level. I can't yeah. Yeah, of course. But yeah, I won't play anything like that. Hello. How you doing? Okay.
Though my killing me a bit because I just did a workout and it is drained a bit.
Okay, yeah.
So, how far are we on the process?
Well, the stream is already starting, and I don't know if I need to do anything before I can jump into a real match. But I think I should like relook at the tutorial because yeah, I never really played. I played it like once.
I was about to say we should play against bots. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, 100%. I just have no ideas where to find. I don't even have I don't even find how to make the game on. I can only have it in window mode.
Usually just put it on the settings and then you have obviously general and then you have your window size.
Yeah. My window size is not there.
Okay.
Yeah. I have like the biggest window size. The white fits perfectly, but the height is not enough. But
That's no, this is not. Yeah, not gonna lie. Not sure. Wait, what was it? Windows P? No. There is a shortcut on Windows to get something into full screen mode, but I'm not quite sure which one it was.
F11, I think it is.
No. That's not it. That's not it. That's just the Minecraft one, but that's not the one I mean.
I think
it's like
I thought it was on everything because on Valorant and on other games
it is also on everything, but like there is a different one.
Yeah, play ranked.
I don't think you can play ranked yet. I don't think you're level 30. Not gonna lie.
Nah, I'm level 5.
Yeah. So you just played through the tutorial once and then
Yeah, I'm just
that was
gonna...
enough, I guess.
Ah, now I found it. Now I found the play button. That is very big on the top left.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to jump into the tutorial, but welcome to League. Okay, I have in the background like... Now it's on full picture, lol.
Yeah, oh no, the client and the actual game are two different things, essentially.
Ah. Oh, wait, but now... Ah. Okay, wait. Okay, select movement method. Point and click or with WASD. Okay.
Which one did you choose?
I don't know which one do you think is better. Good if you're familiar with PC MOBAs. I am not.
Like, the click to move is the one that pretty much everybody uses, but just because the WASD just did not exist until very recently. And it takes a while to get used to, so if you were to learn it new and you would not play it a lot, probably WASD would be more,
Yeah.
you will need to get into a lot of stuff, so if you can just like not have to worry about having to control everything with only a mouse, your entire movement and so on, I think that's gonna help. The only thing is I'm not quite sure how you would use your abilities then, but I think we can figure that out.
Yeah,
I use the Valorant one.
I picked WASD. Let's just see.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait. Second mouse button? MB2? Which is MB2?
That's your mouse.
Ah.
That's just your right click and your left
That's
click.
my right click, yeah. Ah, okay. Okay, as it looks like right click, left shift.
Personal problem is gonna be that I'm just gonna not say whatever you have as your normal movement, because for me it's all gonna be like, oh yeah, that makes sense, and oh yeah, that's usually how it works. So
Can I like look at... Ah, that's how I can find out what they're doing. Okay. Ball of light, rooting the first two enemies for 2 seconds. Oh, I maybe shouldn't be the front. Okay, wanna find out what the abilities are doing. Why are they putting one after the other on me? Okay.
just read through them, and if you have any questions, just ask.
Yeah, looks first. Creating 150 shield for. Ah, that's a healing. Okay. It's loose. Ah, nice. Alright, it was like something you can't see the whole map and where the enemies are and so on.
Yeah, exactly. Vision is a very important part of this game, essentially.
Oh, come on. Now they put two... I'm not used... Why are they saying I should use left shift? when left shift is a healing ability.
Hold up. Is your stream accurate to the thing, or does it have delay?
The stream has a delay. I don't know about the stream on Discord. I streamed you on Discord.
Yeah, I know. I'm seeing, but it's like it is quite pixelated. Like.
Yeah.
Very...
Okay.
Okay. So what was your question again?
Yeah, nothing. I was just wondering because the game said use left shift to attack the enemies, but left shift is like for healing teammates was the ability. That's why I was like, why are they saying I should use that?
Okay. Those some abilities, if they claim, oh, we're just here for healing, then sure, but some abilities also have like two things they can do, technically.
Ah, interesting. Oh. Ah, okay. Nice. Let me just see. Can like try out different ones. Master Yi. Okay, what would everything sucks twice? Okay. Antagonist teleports to rapidly strike enemies nearest target. But that's like a melee. I don't like melee heroes.
He's a melee character essentially.
Yeah.
Although he has quite a strong ability because he essentially just gets untargetable as long while attacking you for a short duration of time, which is quite annoying. But if you're not into melee, he's not the play for you.
Yeah.
So have you considered which lane or playstyle you want to go for?
There is like support, you said?
Yes.
That would probably be the idea.
Okay. If you just want to look into the game, sure, but like, it is, well, it's a okay way to start the game, obviously, and to learn, because it's the only lane that has someone with you, essentially.
Yeah.
But you will find it hard to learn quite a few things about how the game works, because obviously, like CSing, trading, and so on, like what you are doing currently, like pushing waves and so on, is the main part of the game. Whereas the support obviously helps with that, but like he is not mainly responsible for that.
Yeah, jungle is probably not smart to start with.
Like, to be fair, my problem is that I'm pretty much a jungle main, so I'm not too familiar with the other roles. Well, I'm okay with the other. I understand them and know what they do, but like, I actively am I'm trying to not play them because I dislike them quite a bit in comparison to jungle. But the jungler is essentially he is the most free person on the map, aside from the support technically, because he has less responsibilities because he does not have a lane assigned to him. However, he's also, because of that, the person with the most to do, because he essentially has to work around the entire map, while the rest of the team can technically just stay in their lane for most of the game.
Yeah. Well, I think her was the one I liked the most. Lux. She's
Yeah,
a
Lux
support.
is a support.
Ah, yeah,
That's
perfect.
But it is a mage support, so she is so there are different kinds of support. For example, well, as you saw, Lux. She is, as I said, a mage support, meaning she does have quite a bit of damage, but she's reliant on her abilities to deal damage, and she is quite squishy.
Okay.
So obviously there are classes like tank, assassin, bruiser, and so forth, and also obviously within the support category, but those mainly go into two types, meaning, well, three actually. So you have engaged supports, which are essentially like tanks that just run at the enemies. So
Wait a
the
second,
people behind
I need to make you a little bit louder and the game a little bit more silent.
Sure.
I can't really hear anything. Probably died right now. No, I didn't.
I don't
Well.
think you can die in tutorial. I think you can if you really try to, but it's very hard. I'm just gonna say, because obviously it is a tutorial.
Slows enemies after 5 seconds and recasting this ability. Ah, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
There are like because I watch a little bit of League of Legends, I know there are like few things like airborne or rooted or such
Exactly.
things.
So, for example, your Q is I think it's a root, which is quite strong if you just throw it at people, because then obviously they can't move.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
the right click.
You see that she can only just stand still. Well, they can still fight back, but they can't move. So they can still use auto attacks, for example, as you just saw, but they cannot move away, which obviously makes them very easy targets.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
essentially what I wanted to say with the supports was you have an engaged support, which says, okay, I'm just gonna run into you, and then I'm gonna, while I distract you, the people behind me will kill you, because the person himself mainly soaks up damage, and like stands in front as a shield. Then you have enchanted supports, which essentially just make your teammates stronger. For example, your your W, the small shield you can throw out to your teammates. Lux would be an example of that.
I don't know which one it is.
The second one. If you
Yeah. Yeah.
For example, that would be more so what an enchanter would do. And then there is like probably like mage support / DPS support, which are just okay. I myself will also deal damage to other people and can like stun them, and also hold my own. But usually they are quite squishy, so usually you would use that to just deal damage to the teammates, while both of you just do a lot of damage.
Like my ability on the right side is like more damage. Like that would probably be like the main thing that these.
That is your ult. That's your ult.
Ah, that's
So
old.
usually,
Okay.
Alts have a higher cooldown. As you see, it has a higher cooldown than the rest of your abilities, but like we're talking about like 60 seconds, 80 seconds. While here you have like, I don't know, 5 seconds, 10 seconds cooldown.
Okay, yeah.
Also another thing, turrets can't really be hit by abilities. So what you currently have right there, yeah, you can try to throw at it, but usually they can only attack with auto attacks. So you have, I'm gonna talk about two things here. Auto attacks, which is just like your usual attack animation, like what you do when you just press on an enemy. And then you have your ability damage.
Okay.
So some people mainly work through their auto attack damage. Like, okay, most ADCs, like the bot lane people, the people that actually AD carries, that are doing the most damage with those auto attacks, are quite dangerous because they can do like sustained damage, usually. And there are also people like, for example, Lux, that are more AP reliant, ability power, meaning, okay, their abilities are the main kit and their auto attacks just like, they do next to nothing. Their abilities do quite a lot of damage, so they have like one rotation, they try to one-shot you essentially, because afterwards they can't really do much against you.
Now in they only have like one hero you can play to learn like the level up thing.
Yep, that's Misfortune, that's a ADC. So, as I just said, there's AP and AD. AP, as I said, is the ability power, meaning mainly your skills. And AD is just attack damage, which is just the auto attacks. Misfortune, for example, has a lot of AD. That's why it's called an AD carry, because usually they are the person with the AD, and they're the person with the most damage on the team, technically. But they are also the most squishy. So essentially they get babysit in the bot lane by a support, because they are quite squishy, but they're also quite powerful. So they can grow strong, and if they're strong enough, they can essentially just murder everything on the field.
Okay, yeah.
But usually they are quite easy to murder. If you, for example, you were alone, but currently, as I said, you are still in a tutorial, so you should be fine.
Yeah.
So what it wants to explain to you is obviously there is leveling up. So there you see, that's your support, Blitzcrank. That's an engaged support. So yeah, he throws his hook and just pulls people to himself. Yeah.
I see like when I see like players, normally at the beginning you don't really fight the enemies, but rather like their minions, and you rather don't wanna fight the real ones.
That is inaccurate. So usually, you wanna kill the enemies, yes, but your main priority is not actually murdering the enemies, but getting CS. CS meaning those minions, essentially. So because this game works a lot with, okay, you're scaling. The more gold you have and the more XP you have, the stronger you are. So if, for example, even if the other person has like a lot more kills, but he has like no CS whatsoever, so he's never killed a minion, he will be weaker than you. Because kills give you money, but not that much.
Okay.
So technically yes, but like it's not your main income source, essentially. Exactly. If you attack people on the tower will aggro you, and he usually does a lot of damage. So like it's mitigated quite a bit here, but usually it's like 2 shots you. Not exactly, but like from full health, probably like 4 shots to 5 shots and you're dead.
Okay,
and obviously you get stronger with your items and your levels, but mainly your items. Like your levels are just like passively, you get more health, you get more attack damage, but it's not the main thing, essentially. that gives you power. The main power comes from items, and that comes from gold, which you can get by mainly killing those minions, as you can see, but also through kills, obviously, and also through destroying the turrets,
Okay,
like the
yeah.
towers you're seeing. And you wanna essentially get more money than the other team, because then you're stronger than the other team, and then you can just murder them.
And you said like normally abilities don't do as much as to the turrets as just normal.
No.
Or
Abilities don't do anything to the turrets usually.
okay,
There are some abilities that interact with the turrets, but usually only your auto attacks actually deal damage to the turrets.
okay.
So you can, otherwise you could technically just long range snipe them, but that's why you need to actually go near it to actually hit it. But usually the turret like kind of falls on itself, quote unquote, because your own minions try to attack the turret. So you're trying to push your minion wave into that turret by killing the other minion wave, and technically by proxy also killing the enemies. So you're usually trying to... There's a thing called wave management, where usually it's not that easy to just push them on the tower. So it is quite a complex topic, so we can talk about it like at some other point, but just know that there is quite a lot of thought that goes into it, on how to handle your wave in comparison to the other wave, and when to do what.
When I attack
So
minions or the turret doesn't attack me. Only when I...
No, only when you attack enemy champions within the range.
Yeah, or when I'm the only one within the range.
Correct.
Like
It
when...
will always prioritize any kind of minion, except for if you already attacked an enemy.
Yeah.
So now you open your shop.
Uh...
You can either click on the shop, exactly, and then you just buy the items. There's just buy the one that you have currently. That gets recommended to you. Like there is a recommended path. Just
like
click
here
on,
or...
No.
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 Here.
In the middle of your screen, there is a gigantic,
yeah.
and you click on buy. You can just double click it, for example, then or right click it, then you can buy it. If you just right click it, then you buy it. So, and then you can buy another item. It's quite complicated currently. Just buy the one on the left for now.
On the left.
Yeah, just left. And then you buy boots, whichever ones you like, but like probably the middle ones, because they just make you faster. And now you spend most of your gold. You can just, how much gold do you still have left?
290.
Okay, then just click on something that interests you out of the three. One that looks cool. And then you see, okay, there are components. You can currently not buy anyone. Then you close the shop and go back to your lane.
Okay.
Exactly. So essentially, that's the game loop. Usually you... Oh, okay. Technically, you want to go back to your base just by recalling. That should be on your B key. Exactly. And it takes a bit of time. And then you can go back to base, and then you can buy stuff there. So usually that's how it goes. And so you usually have your cycles, because now, because you have a full item, you're way stronger than them. Because they probably don't have an item yet. And that's kind of how the loop goes, because once they recall and also get an item, then you're once again evenly matched. So you're kind of trying to play around that as well. And then you're trying to wait for the minion wave to attack first, then you can also like try to kill them, and you can usually that's called like technically it's kiting, but not really. So you can also just like go into tower range, hit them once, and then go out. If you do it fast enough, the tower won't attack you.
Okay, yeah.
And, you know, you're just, and that's your ult. It's just a gigantic cone of death. which is quite powerful. So
And
that's
Silver is
like
just
your
standing there.
menacingly. Yep.
Silver.
So you're obviously the AI is quite
Not
stupid.
smart.
Let's just yeah,
Yeah.
it is special. It is very special. Let's just call it like that. And that's kind of the game loop. You try to push the lane.
These two
You
things
try to kill the
everyone
enemies.
has, right? These two things I
Yeah,
saw. Yeah, okay.
yeah, but they are different. So usually everybody has flash, which is just a short range teleport essentially. So you can flash over, for example, the wall. You can go from there into a fixed range, and you can just TP somewhere. But for some reason, Riot decided to unlock the most important. Those are called summoner spells. Behind getting level 7, which is just stupid because you will easily get level 7, but like it is everybody has that. Like there are like 5 champions that don't run that, and everybody else does.
Okay.
Out of like the 170 or something or even more champions there are, so there are quite a lot. Let's just say it like that. And then you have a second one. Some are more offensive, some are more defensive. Some are, for example, the one you have should be Ghost. That is also more like movement because you just get more movement speed and thus more mobility. For example, there's one that heals, there's one that does a shield, and so on and so forth. It's not that important for you currently. And there's one called Smite. That's the one the jungler has. It does like 600 damage, then 1000 damage, and then 1400 damage, which is quite a lot. But only to jungle, like monsters. Meaning, for example, on the bottom of your screen, if you were to walk down a bit,
What?
you would see like those thingies. Yeah, those are jungle monsters. So essentially, yeah, you could also just attack them, but usually they are reserved for the jungler because the jungler does not have a lane. He has like you see there's there are 3 lanes, and in between there's like just space essentially for you currently. That's the jungle. Jungle monsters spawn there on set places, and they kill them.
And
And
they're
essentially
like.
there are objectives. Exactly. There are 3 on each side, and they're inverted. So both junglers have essentially the same jungle but inverted. And what else is there to say? Okay, yeah, there are objectives. So usually you try to fight around objectives. There's the drakes. It's important for you just to know once you get 4 of them, you get a huge buff. And there is like in the top pit, there are also 3 different creatures which just help you destroy turrets faster, essentially. I can go into depth on that later, but it's not that important. So essentially, you're trying to win your lane. So by killing the enemies, getting more farm than them, and destroying the turrets. Because at least one of the 3 lanes has to fall for your team to get into the nexus of the enemy team and destroy it. Because there are also turrets, as you will see soon, within their base. So, and you need the minions to go there to be able to destroy those.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the game loop. You try to push your waves, and then objectives come up, and that's usually where people like kind of group, and where you're not alone anymore, and not only focus on your lane, but then you try to also move there because then team fights start happening around those objectives at some point. So there's an early game where everybody just is on their lane and farms. Then you have a mid game where people start to like move around. And then there's a late game where everybody just tries to contest objectives and push waves into the enemy team to end the game. And that now you have enough money, you still have enough money to just buy whatever one you think is nice. What I think is funny is that you're actually close to going the most meta build.
Lol.
And you can also sell items. For example, the first one you have, you cannot that one is not really useful at the end of it because it's like only a very small item. So you can, for example, sell it by down pressing on the right button, then you sell it. And
Okay.
you have like an undo button on your left side if you want to undo it.
Ah, okay, yeah.
There, yeah. Okay. And then you can buy, those are called components. So each of them just give you a bit more stats, but once everything's combined, you have the full item, it gets a huge power spike, essentially. But every item is important because obviously, if you have more damage than the enemy and you just trade even, you win. If you have more health than the enemy and you trade even, you win. So essentially, bigger stats mean bigger win chance and better. Bigger equals better person. And then you go back to your lane, because it's the tutorial, obviously nothing like objectives are up and so on.
Yeah.
So you just go to your lane, push it, and try to enter game that way. By essentially just pushing your wave into the enemy's base and destroying the turrets and then their nexus.
Ah.
Because right now you're just a raid boss.
Lol, yeah. That is raid boss.
Yep. Okay. Usually, well, you obviously want to play with your wave, but at this point you could technically also just run on the tower and destroy it, but I would not recommend it. But you will pretty much just melt everything that comes your way.
Oh, I shouldn't move when I use my
If
ult.
you move while doing the ult gets cancelled. That is more specific here, but it's oftentimes, if you were to do something that takes time, and it is not specified that you can move while moving it will cancel. So that's like, if you want to cancel anything in this game, on actions, usually moving will be the way to go. So if you were to, for example, recall, by moving you will stop that. If you are auto-attacking something, by moving you will stop that. Because usually the game is coded that way that you have like, you only have your mouse. Because usually, right now you're playing with WSD obviously, but technically the game is coded, okay, you have like the mouse, you can either move or shoot. And that's why you can only do one of the two.
Okay.
Because usually there's like, okay, only your mouse can say, okay, either you shoot or you move at someone.
Okay, yeah. Understandable. Shop for gear. Okay, we just did that also.
I think you should be fine now. I'm not quite sure. Oh yeah, you got a champion capsule.
Yeah, I
yeah,
already
you
played
should-
all of that.
Yeah, now you should be fine to go. You can essentially go back to your home screen.
Um,
I think escape should do the trick.
Nope, it does not. But the X does. Where can I see which heroes Yeah.
On your top right, you should have something close to a backpack.
Collection.
Exactly. That's correct. And then you can, on the left, say, go unowned or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And now now you can just scroll.
Oh, Amumu. I remember
And now
a
you can just
song to
scroll
Amumu.
to see how many champions there are in the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So essentially, this game has a huge emphasis on learning and knowledge, because it is not. It's more so, okay, what does the enemy do and what do I do and how do we interact with each other, and a lot of knowledge about that, which differentiates a good player from a bad player.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes quite a bit of time.
There is
You
freaking
just
Wukong here?
That is correct.
Lol. Yeah, Yasuo I only know from 2xKO.
Mm-hmm.
And from the one or other cinematic. Yeah, Viego also from cinematics. Like a few I know from the cinematics because I watched literally every cinematic. Oh, Teemo. I can play Teemo? Or... Looks like it's unlocked. Free to play,
So Yeah, I was going to say some champions are unlocked just in a free rotation,
Mm-hmm.
and the others you can just buy with your like blue essence.
Yeah, of course there needs to be at least 5 free-to-play heroes, champions, because else you can't play the game. If you get it,
Currently, yeah.
yeah. And same with Valorant. At the beginning you have 5 heroes you can play.
A few more than that, but yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. It's like, I think, Jet, Ray, Sova, Reyna, Brimstone, and Sage. Or
Swap
something
Reyna
like
out with Phoenix and you're correct.
Ah, okay. Ah, okay, Reyna isn't start, okay.
Correct.
Pantheon. But it looks like I also picked Lux with my first capsule and played with her at my first few, like the first 2 matches I did. I did like
So
2
you can
matches.
just look into them if you think any one of them looks cool and you want to try them out. Go for it. I'm just gonna tell you what they roundabout are. But also, if you do want to go support, you can also on the left say, okay, show only supports, for example. Or if you want to go for a different role, like, I don't know, like ADC, mid laner, top laner, jungler.
Wait. I sorted now by role, but it just shows still. Oh wait. Ah, that's assassin.
No, it's you have to sort by lane, not by role.
But how? All champions, most popular position, role, and ownership.
Most popular position.
Ah.
So, because technically,
Top lane?
you can also play anyone you play on top, in the jungle, or as a support, or in mid. You can play everybody anywhere, but like, some are more viable than others.
A Moo. Ooh, Echo. Yeah, but I wanna check my word. There was like the yeah, Fizz.
That's a mid laner usually, but you can also be played in the jungle.
Fizz dashes through his target game.
He is mainly an assassin, so he usually just one-shots people
Okay.
if played right.
Yeah, I only know him, I think, through a play in Worlds, which I watched. Pleases enemies, dealing magic damage over several seconds. This can empower his next attack to deal. Okay. Into the air, landing gracefully upon a sphere and becoming. Ooh! Interesting. Oh my god. LOL. Nimble fighter. This can move through units and takes a flat amount of reduced damage from all sources. Oh. The Tidal Trickster. Thing is, he's not for free, right?
Well, how much blue essence do you have? On the top right, you should
7k.
Then you can essentially just buy like 5 champions. So
Okay. I probably need to go to like the store and buy these champions capsules, right?
no.
Or
That's like that's the gambling part of the game. Just on the bottom left, you have like an unlock button. If you want to unlock them, just how much does it cost on the right?
675.
Yeah, then just go for it. And then obviously, you should not be spending all your blue essence because if as long as you want to play all the champions, obviously you can. But like, you should obviously don't spend all your blue essence before knowing what you actually want.
Yeah,
It is
understandable.
not that it's not really hard to get, but at least it takes a bit of time. Like just by playing it, you will have enough, but you cannot quickly get all the champions. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
That's Ari. That's
Mid.
I think one of the mascots technically.
Yeah,
also
I
mid
know.
laner.
She and Yasuo are my mains in 2xKO. Well, I don't
What is
really.
2xKO?
That is a fighting game based in the
Oh, yeah,
League
that
of
one.
Legends
Yeah.
universe. Exactly. Yeah, and
The new one.
their Arya and Yasuo are like the duo I'm playing mainly, or it's the only duo I really can play. I don't have any ideas what the others do.
Very nice.
Impressive move speed and releases free foxfires that lock onto and attack nearby enemies. Plus a kiss that damages and charms an enemy at the counters, instantly stopping movement abilities and causing them to walk harmlessly towards her. Ah, yeah.
That is quite strong because you usually okay. So there are, it's called CC crowd control. There is soft CC and hard CC. Soft CC is like slowing the enemy and so on, or blinding them, making them unable to like attack you. Hard CC is okay. Person cannot move and cannot do anything, and you can just murder them.
Yeah, okay.
That, for example, is obviously quite strong because although it is like 1 second or something where she walks to you, she cannot attack you. Meanwhile, she moves to you, and in that duration, if you have like a teammate, the two of you can just burst the person down. So some champions obviously are tanks; they take a bit longer, but the average time to kill is like if people actually are like full on trying, can be like half a second to like 8 seconds. But usually it can go quite fast as long as a person is CC'd. In a
Okay.
major way.
Yeah.
And Ari Charm is quite strong. So there are obviously different kinds. So there is rooted. You cannot move, but you can still like auto attack. You have stun, where you cannot move, you cannot attack, you can do nothing. Airborne, where you cannot do nothing either, but you just get knocked up. But it's usually shorter. Suppressed, which is the strongest, but only like 3 champions in the game even have that. But then you can do nothing and you're dead, essentially. So you're just kind of fucked. What else? You have, for example, nearsighted, where you cannot see around you and the minimap gets blurred, essentially like an Omen ult.
Okay.
And essentially think of yourself as the Omen, so you cannot see the minimap, and you cannot the looks around you are not visible for a short duration of time. Then there are blinded, where you cannot auto attack people. Slowed, obviously you're slowed. What else? Silenced, you cannot use abilities, but you can still like auto attack and move. So there's quite a bit of CC, and you just have to kind of figure out who does what. But usually people only have like 1 type of CC to 2 types of CC.
Okay. Probably gonna. Ah, okay, interesting.
Yeah, some are more expensive, some are less expensive. I'm not quite sure how it works, but usually you can see there is like a scale of how hard that champion is. So it tells you like easy, medium, hard, essentially. And I think the harder it is, the more expensive the champion is to like keep players from playing champions that at the start are too hard for them. Because there are some very easy champions from, oh, you just run at them and auto attack them, to, oh, you can do like combos that are like completely unnatural and just break your hands. So yeah, there is more or less skill expression with a lot of champions.
He does not look like a support.
He is a support.
I know, but he doesn't look like it.
tank and engage support.
Yeah. Oh, it's so sweet.
Yep, that's Smolder. Smolder is one of there are a few characters in the game that can stack. So essentially, by doing something, they get a stack of something, and then that something makes them stronger. And some of these people stack infinitely. Smolder is one example. It's as in the ADC. So moving up. I talked about raid boss previously. With enough stacks, Smolder is the raid boss. So we can essentially just watch it everything.
Okay, yeah.
Because he essentially can infinitely stack and get infinite damage essentially through doing that.
Okay, I'm gonna get myself Smolder and then I'm ready. Smolder is so sweet. Calls his mom. Oh, that's much more, even more expensive than Ari.
How much does it cost?
2,400.
Oh damn.
Okay. Then, when I go to play co-op versus AI. Wait,
So, what position do you want to play?
Well, I think about either playing Lux, which would be then bottom lane support, or Smolder, and I think Smolder is
That's
bottom
an
lane.
ADC.
It's
Bot lane, but that's an ADC.
okay. Yeah. I think probably Smolder would be nice.
Sure. So, how? Okay, then I'm just gonna hold up. I need to get myself a champion that is actually helpful to you as support. Do you want me to? Do you want to be more like murder people, or do you want to be like, oh, I want to stay alive?
Probably rather stay alive.
Then probably Lulu, Nami, Nico, then that's usually like an enchanter. I could do Yumi, but I don't think that's gonna be very helpful. I could do Lux, probably. I'm just gonna unlock, get her done. I'm just gonna hold up. Who else? Dark cards, technically, but I probably. Sona could also be. Oh, Sona is in the free rotation.
Wow, it's already been a freaking hour. Oh, wait, my watch thinks I'm already in the first game. I'm still in the first game. I'm not. And now my watch says, take a break, take a break.
I'm just gonna do like Nami and who else? He's also there. I already put Lux in. Lulu, I guess I can do. Farmer. I'm just gonna do like the most support I can do. So you can just like stay alive and chill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna do that. Well, I'm just also gonna get like Senna just for a bit of damage. Although I can only play like one of them anyways. Okay, so you can go to your right and then you have like a friends list.
Yeah, you are still Ice King myself, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can go, for example, for join party.
Yeah.
Now we're in a beginner lobby against
Okay.
bots.
Yeah.
And essentially we're just gonna put in find match. And this is a bit more of a free. So usually there is like you draft. So you ban champions you don't like, and you draft your own champions, like one after the other. Here you just kind of just pick them. So
we're
I'm just gonna
Where, how Smolder was it? Yeah, right.
Yeah, for Smolder. So, do you want? Okay, just by vibe. Do you want this one? This one? This one? Or this one?
The first one, Lulu.
This one? Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Now we have two supports. One is playing Lux.
Yeah, that kinda doesn't matter.
Do I need to like say accept or?
No, not really.
Ah, here, lock it.
Bottom.
I bring the heat.
So there's things called runes, which are not that important for you, but they are like small. They, for example, like give you 5% more healing and so on. So there's quite a lot of those. But usually just pick. There are 3 rune pages pre-made for you, and you will just get one of them selected if you don't pick one.
Ah, okay, yeah.
But hold up, I think we have 2 bot lanes because I think Misfortune and Lux want to play bot lane. But then we're just gonna go wherever they are not going,
Yeah.
I guess. Okay, so you are the Smolder, right?
Yep.
Okay, then come over here with me. No, that's not me. Come over here with me.
Bot, right? Or
Okay, that's
where?
bot lane. That's bot lane. That's correct. So essentially, what we want to do.
Yeah.
Usually, you have 2 bot lanes, so you will want to, for example, play. You see, that's a ward. That's vision. Usually, that's mainly my objective. What a teammate is doing is called invading. Don't worry about it. So you see on the minimap waves. Those are mirrored. So if you know that the wave is here, you know that the wave is gonna come here, and you wanna essentially, and we have an enemy smaller. So essentially, you see,
Yeah.
there's trading going on. We can kind of just murder them for now if you just tag them. Hold up. Go back to your tower. You don't want to die to the Smolder level 1. And for example, as you see, you can die quite a bit fast here.
Yeah.
And if you die, obviously you go back to lane. For example, the Smolder's recaller. So he's just big chilling. And you're kind of just hitting the wave. You always try to kill, for example, if you kill a minion, you want to hit this one first. Because, no, not this one. Because it's the one with the lowest HP. So okay. If you don't last hit the minion, and they die because, for example, our tower or our minions hit them, you don't get shit. You will just not get anything for that, and you won't get money.
Well.
So that's why you usually don't want to. So you want to focus on CSing only by last hitting those minions.
Okay.
Or like appropriately hitting them, because otherwise you will just lose money, and then the enemies get stronger than you because they have more money. So usually you just want to be more. That's what the problem you said about, okay, people are not really fighting, because through fighting you will lose money essentially, because you're not focused on getting kills. So I have a small thing called polymorph, where the other person just kinda. Usually, for example, if the person is like low, then you want to kill them. You can just walk up and murder that person. But usually we want you to get the kills, because I'm just a support, you are the carry.
Yeah.
So you want to last hit those minions and murder the enemy team, both. And I'm just kind of vibing here to help you with that. Obviously you don't really want to do it on the tower. for example, as you can see, like the tower just did like 2 shots on me, and now I'm like, I lost like half my health. So right now we have like a huge wave, and you can just still. Okay, our teammate is fighting that. You can just kind of shoot it or hit him. And as you maybe just saw, I was like in range of the tower for a second, attacked the enemy teammate, but the tower aggroed me, but I walked out. So as long as there's like a small moment in between when the tower actually like locks onto you and it actually starts firing at you. So you can kind of take advantage of that window. And usually you want to be a bit more chill in the lane. Although I can help you.
Oh.
Sadly, now the announcer just uses out, which is not really a big problem. But obviously you usually don't want to die.
Yeah. What
and
just?
For example, this right here, the thing here, that's a dragon. So you can see on your top, if you press tab, you can see, oh, there are like those 2 small thingies, like
yeah.
There's like 1 in the middle. Usually there are 4 of them, but currently there's like only 1. There's only 2. I mean, there's only like 2 of them. And now they're doing the Drake. So we usually either want to kill the Poppy here, or we want to stop the Drake. And because stopping the Drake take is gonna be not viable, we're just gonna try to push this wave into the tower. And now we want to leave because you can see like there are 2 people here.
Yeah.
That's gonna run at us. Because, for example, the one you just saw, that one, that thing here, that's their jungler. So the jungler usually tries to murder people because they just kind of spawn out of nowhere and then try to attack you. And this one is quite a problem because they have, like, you just saw those gigantic roots.
Yep.
Those are, it's one of the best CC ults in the game. Almost nice. Let's try.
Like when I use my E and flying, I still can't get hit, right?
Obviously.
Yeah.
You're never invulnerable.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You can always get hit. And one of the things probably I should mention, the auto attacks usually will follow you if they're ranged. So like you can. Primary thing is you can run away from people and dodge abilities, which is a very important part of this game. But there's just some things you cannot really contest.
Yeah.
Go into them. Just murder them. Okay. Well, now you're a bit stronger, because I just gave you an ability where you're just like, you have more health and you're bigger, and now you lost it again. But that's, for example, my ult. Everybody around you gets knocked up, and you just gain more stats essentially, primarily more health.
That one, that Monkey, that is a
That's
jungler.
So,
okay.
And it is essentially a tank, while also, nice, while also having quite a lot of CC. So that's usually something that normal with tanks. Usually they have quite a bit of CC. How much on your bottom right you can see how much gold you have. How much do you have?
2,700 at the moment.
Okay, at some point you might want to recall.
Yeah, I already once bought a little bit things. Ah, there's the jungler again.
Yeah, we want to move away from him. We usually just don't want to... Like, when people run at us, we usually want to, like, stay away from them. But we can just murder that person. But essentially he is short range and we're long range. Hold up. Hold up.
Yeah. Well, now I can.
To heal you, but that's not quite. So a few of the things you want to focus on is obviously last hitting those minions. And
yeah.
Hold up. Well, that's your like primary cause of concern. And obviously still hitting the enemies, and but you mainly just want to get your farm up. So and hit the person. And just murder them, because you can usually just say, okay, if you have higher numbers than them, you can murder them. Okay, that's the blast cone that just kind of sends you flying.
What is that? Here.
That's TP. So you can go from here to the other side, essentially, and now we kill them. The person right there. Just keep hitting him. Nice.
Oh,
so
smolder from the right.
Yep. So essentially you always want to fight if you're one man up, and you never want to fight if you're one man down. Oopsie.
Sorry.
All good. I just did not expect you to go over the wall.
Yeah, I saw it because his first hit like put so much away from me.
If you dodge anything, it's always good.
Oh.
Something I would recommend.
How am I still alive? Help.
Oh, there you go. So essentially something I would recommend is go into your options and into your game. So your escape and then game, and then you can see gameplay, and then right below it auto attack.
Auto attack is on.
Turn it off. So essentially what that does is, if you're standing still, you will automatically attack anything around you.
Okay.
And you don't want that. And you will want to come with me for a second. And you will want to murder the person. Hold up. Just kill them. You're way stronger. As long as you have me with you, you're way stronger. Nice. Just keep fighting, just keep fighting. Yeah, okay. At that point, not anymore, because the person was down and you can just go away there, but But yeah, so you did the right thing. You don't want to fight alone, but because literally I can just heal you back to almost full HP. It's not really a worry. So as you might be able to see, you are quite powerful as long as you have me in the back. And I can kind of just keep you going.
What is that with the super minions? The super minions get when we destroy an inhibitor, right?
Exactly, like this thing, there are like 3. Each one on lane, and we also have those. When we destroy them, essentially the super minions spawn. The super minions are just, you see like, okay, there's normal minions. There's like the melee minions, the caster minions that are long range, and there's the cannon minion. So what you need to know is the cannon minion takes less damage from towers. You can just murder the person coming in.
Oh, there is some. Oh, didn't even
Just
notice.
Just murder the person and then try to get out. Not try to get out. Because now we're in a disadvantage. You don't want to fight that.
Yeah, sorry.
All good. But it's a lot of like knowledge. Okay, what can I do and what am I not allowed to do? Essentially.
Yeah.
So you can fight the first person and kill the first person, because the enemies are far enough away. But the moment you see, okay, there are like 2 more coming, you can maybe kill one of them, but like not both of them.
Okay, yeah.
It's unrealistic. So, but it's like a bit of knowledge. Okay, what can enemies do and what can I do? So it's not that big of a deal. So essentially, as I said, caster minions. As you might be able to see, this one just takes very little damage from the tower. So it has more health, but it also takes less damage from the tower, and also gives you the most gold. So, and then you obviously have the melee minions, which are melee, and the ranged minions, which are ranged. Not that deep. And obviously, melee minions have a bit more health, and we can once again murder the person incoming. Just hit them. Keep hitting them. Just keep hitting them. Just keep hitting them.
I try.
You can just run at them.
Yeah.
Okay, don't do it on the tower. Hold up. Just kill him. All good. Just not on the tower.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I was in the middle of the minions. That was maybe not that good. Yeah.
No, the problem was also that he was just between each other, and I could not heal you again from the thingy because he was kind of. That's called zoning. If the other person just kind of stands between you and where you want to be, because they are, for example, stronger, or just kill you if you didn't go near, that's called zoning.
Okay.
And at some point, for example, we can also just, usually we want to default to our own wave lane, but if, for example, one lane is very much pushed in, and everybody is just grouping around that, usually it's mid lane, we can also just move there.
Okay, yeah.
So, what your champion does, if you've read your abilities, is you stack through, you have to Q. So you want to last.
Yeah, right click. For me, it's right click, yeah.
No.
What?
That's not your Q. It's an ability. Wait, is your, like, the leftmost ability?
That's right click
What is
for
that
me.
for you?
Right click.
Crazy. Okay, yep, then through that.
Ah,
Okay.
dang it. Missed
Go ahead
it.
and hit him. All good. As once again said, yeah, exactly. You just don't want to stand in them, and you just want to be a bit away from them, and you're fine. There are like a few plants on and things you can interact with on the map. Primarily, nice. Nice. So there's like the blast gun, the red one you saw previously. It just like shoots you in a direction. Whichever one you're facing. So essentially it just knocks you back. Then there is like the vision cone, it's like the blue one. Whichever direction you shoot it at, just kinda says, oh yeah, you just get vision of that area for a short period of time. And you have the honey fruit, that's like a green one, and it just says, oh yeah, hey, you get healed.
Sorry, I didn't really listen to you the last like minute because I was in the middle of the enemy spawn.
All good. No worries.
I was concentrating. You were talking about something with green healing and
Yeah, they're like small fingers around the map called fruits, which you can use. For example, if you look that thingy here, if you can pan your camera over to me. If you just click on the map and onto me. If I hit that thing, it just gives a vision of a certain area. On like your mini map and so on.
okay. Oh.
And yeah, we just ran into the base and destroyed the inhibitor. Congratulations.
Yay.
And you can just honor people by just like if people played good, then you can. And now you can get new champions. Which ones did you get? Hold up, you can.
Right.
Just press OK.
900 blue essence, clarity, and mark.
Those are just new spells. And usually you can now get a new champion exactly. All of them are top liners essentially, and I would recommend the most right one because that's like the most beginner friendly champion.
Yeah, okay.
He is rather
My heart and sword, always for Demacia.
The rest are at least a bit more complicated. Like relatively, but a bit more.
I find it funny that he's also in 2x KO and I hate to play against someone playing him. Because most people... Yeah. Is he also annoying in League or...
Yes, because
Okay.
he just... So essentially what he does is he silences you so you cannot use abilities and then he just spins around you and then you die. Because he essentially... He has no brain and only just run at you.
Yeah, say, I have the same feeling in 2x KO when I play against him.
So, yeah, he is one of the most... I would call it brain-dead champions there are.
Yeah, okay. Like, when you play against the in 2x KO, it's a 2v2, so you play two champions normally, and you play like two champions fighting, switching between each other, so one champion can heal in the background while the other one is fighting. And there is one possibility, one like perk you can say you want at the beginning, which is that you say, okay, I'm playing only one hero, but he has like more ability, more health for that. And literally every Darcy I played against used that ability.
Yeah, understandable. I'll be right back. I'll be what you were in like 2 minutes. I need to go for a second.
Okay. Oh yay! I can claim. Make the music a little bit louder. Now, cause why not? I didn't hear it enough. You guys can hear the music. Discord micro, yeah. Everything's fine. What's here? Yeah, but there are also like free ones, right? Fizz. I have many mid and I have bottom and support. Oh, Lux is mid. Ah, okay. Interesting. Because earlier I said Lux is what did he said? Lux is support. Quiet 2026, 2024. Poor love icon. Oh.
I am back.
Yeah. One question. You said earlier that Lux is support?
Yeah.
Because
But
they say mid
also
lane.
mid,
Yeah.
but
Okay, yeah.
there are a lot of champions you can. Well, not a lot.
Ah, yeah.
Quite a few champions that you can play in different roles, but it is both the support and the mid, because as I said, she's more focused on damage. So, for example, you couldn't play the one I played in mid, because two of her abilities are kind of just empowering other people.
Okay, yeah.
And she herself just does not do that much damage. Meanwhile, Lux has the damage, and so she can also just be alone on a lane. But she can also be a support.
Yeah.
That's kind of part of her ability. Exactly. As he gains more stacks, the ability becomes more powerful.
Yep.
For example, I think it's your passive, like P. There you can read it a bit more.
Hitting champions with abilities and killing enemies with Super Scorcher Breath. Yeah.
Exactly.
Grants a stack of Dragon Practice. Stacks increases the damage of Smolder's basic abilities. Ah, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you usually, with Smolder, you wanna last hit the minions with your Q.
Okay. Right click
And
for me.
that way-
Exactly.
Exactly, and then you will get more stacks, and then your abilities get powerful, and you will just be very, very strong at some point.
Yeah. Are we in? No, we are not in a party yet.
We can do the beginner bots game again if you want to, or we can do something else.
We could try the for against bots like intermediate.
Sure. Intermediate bots, here we go. So do you want to play ADC again? Do you want to play support? Do you want to play like mid lane?
I would try to. I would wanna play Lux as support. If that's okay.
Sorry, can you repeat that? My headset just murdered himself.
Oh, I would play Lux as support.
Sure. Then I will need to get an ADC. Hold up. Or you can also just play with someone else, but I don't think that's gonna be very helpful for you. ADC, that's easy. I will play Ash, play Misfortune. I'm just gonna play her for now. Okay. So you want a queue?
Yeah.
Okay. So just heads up, I am, as I said, I've not really laned like ever. So this will be fine. And if you have a champions, you can also kind of see what they do.
Mm-hmm.
So you should probably just read through your abilities and what they do. But this should be fine.
Mm-hmm. But I already know what looks does. I I played her in the tutorial.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's light it up.
So right here, it's a bit more chaotic because usually you have like assigned rows and assigned parts of the map you go to, but here it's a bit more bullshit, I would say, probably. This looks like very different. Okay. So you want to always be along with the minion wave. So you don't want to be out later than the minion wave is.
Oh,
Well, if you have not gotten a item yet, you should probably get that, and then you should probably move over to me.
yeah. Bottom lane, right?
Yeah, correct. So
You're Ash.
that is also correct.
Okay.
As you might be able to see, we currently have a bit of a problem at our hands because our not turned something on, which I need to turn on. Hold up, game. Ah.
Oh, they're coming.
Yep.
Ah, I missed.
Okay. So for some reason someone is TPing into the bot lane. So that's a TP. So it just says, oh hey, someone is incoming here. You have something called a ward that's on your 4. You should usually just put that into. So that's like your way to get vision.
Ah, wait, On my four. Ah.
Yeah, on your
Okay, yeah.
on your button 4.
I see. Yeah, okay.
Okay, I have a small problem that we have 3 people in the lane, just chilling here.
Yeah, and I'm dead.
Yeah, that happens.
How
We're
can you
scared.
like teleport or?
No, that's like one of the called them summoner spells. So the ones at your bottom right, essentially, are those.
Okay, yeah.
So there's one called TP, and it just, well, lets you TP onto essentially your own minions and own tower. And for some reason, the entirety of everybody is just over here. That's Master Yi, the one we talked about previously.
Yeah.
He can just become untargetable, which is kind of a problem for us.
Ah, he was close.
Yeah, that's what's called the flash. Usually, as I said, everybody runs that. But for non-further disclosed reasons, we don't. And by saying that, I mean because we have not unlocked it yet. So essentially, as a support, you don't really want to farm. You don't really want. You do want to attack the minions, but do you see like small glowing orbs around you? Those are called shares. So essentially, you are as a combat unit, you're worthless than me. You don't have as much damage. You can't really do as much to me. So you want to have me have the damage, and that's why you want me to have the money. So essentially, by every minion you murder, it could be a minion I don't get. So you want me to get those last hits.
Yeah. Oh.
But if you have a if you have a share up, just like you did just now, then it's fine. Because as long as that happens, we're good.
Nah.
Because then it gets shared to me. And also I'm horrible at CSing, as you might have noticed. So just do what you do. And don't worry about me. Nice. Beautiful. No, you don't want to stay there.
Okay,
You hit them,
yeah.
then you just run away.
Yeah.
Because as you might have noticed, you cannot really play them. Because you're like one shot and they both will help, and kinda not good for you.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. So, as you might have just seen, like CC is very nice for example, escaping. Like, harder situations.
Okay, yeah.
Sadly, that did not work. It's fine. As you might have seen, that's the Garen. I talked about it before. He is, as I said, a bit stupid. But
Oh, that was the wrong button. Oh, nice. I think that was a nice combi. I
Yeah, that was beautiful. We're kind of running into them. At some point, you usually want to the bot lane, which we are, usually wants to go into mid lane, because as you might see, the lanes are pretty much the same but slightly different. Mainly because the mid lane is like smaller, which means harder to gank that lane. But at the same time, also more is happening there, because obviously it is at the center of the map, so it makes it beautiful. Way easier to essentially just help your team and the enemies. If you're gonna get a Q nice, then we can fight that.
okay.
Nice. That's kind of the thing. Sometimes you can just fight people, sometimes you can't. For example, she just used a flash, which is nice. And you might see my health, and that I have a lot of money in base. That's where I want to leave, and usually you also want to leave at that point.
I should also leave, or
Probably, because otherwise you will die. Yeah, you cannot recall while someone's on you. It's a small thing to know.
need to stand still to recall.
Yeah, that you cannot. And the minions are gonna cancel your recall. Yeah,
Ah!
It also cancels
I-
recall.
I hoped I could survive, but yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Just chill and move around. And just, you can essentially just run away from him. And obviously you can just, now you can just stay at this point. How much money do you have?
3k.
So you can buy an item from that, just recall.
Yeah.
As I said, it's important that you...
Yeah. And now I have not even 100. Okay, perfect.
Exactly. That's what we want. Okay,
Okay,
for the enemy,
about these dragons thing. Yeah,
Yeah. the dragons, yeah.
should I at some point or wait, what?
So
I got the
as I
kill?
said, I previously talked about something called a smite. The jungler has that smite, and he can, with that, it's just a huge amount of damage only to jungle monsters at once. So like over 1,000 damage. So it scales. At the start it's only 600, then it's 1,000, and at the max it's like 1,400. So essentially the jungler is the only person that can actually safely get it, because otherwise it can also always be stolen from the enemy jungler. So you have the situation where your jungler kind of decides what you're allowed to do, because you have to kind of focus on that person. Nice. You can kind of support your team, but don't stay too long, because otherwise you will just get killed, because as I said, you're in a 3v2 and you don't want to play numbers down, except for if you're way strong.
Lol. I can shoot through.
In a normal game, usually the Drake would be very important, because usually you could not just run enemies over, but if you're way stronger, then obviously it's not that important anymore.
Ah, I missed that one.
be able to see, like, I have a shit ton of damage output, but I'm like very special. So that's kind of why everybody has to babysit me. Because if the enemy gets onto me, I just die. Nice. But if I get onto the enemy and they can't get onto me, I can just do this. And I just like kind of just murder them.
Oh, Ash is on the right. Ah, not rooted.
That's
Ah.
me.
Yeah, enemy Ash. Ah,
There is
no,
enemy
Annie. Ah, oh,
Annie.
dang it. Annie. Okay, yeah.
Okay. That's the enemy support. So as you might be able to see, okay, that's Drake. Usually you would want to help the jungler, but you don't need to do it here, because there's no danger. And one of the main responsibilities of the jungle, the support, which you are, is vision. So your ward, for example, like your 4,
Yeah.
something along those lines.
Oh.
Okay. What up?
I am. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're the only
I'm alive.
one still standing. Just chill.
How many shutdowns were that?
Well, except for you, the entire team died, and we all had a shutdown. So, a lot, essentially.
I think the things I can buy on the shop are too expensive at the moment. They're at over 4K, and I don't have 4K.
Yep. Then you can also just stay for now.
Yeah.
Just chill. Okay. Hold up. If you see that thingy here, if you want to pan your camera over to me, that thing is called a Baron. This
Okay, yeah.
funny creature here. So you will, if you kill that, our team gets a buff, or more exactly, our minions get a buff when close to them, meaning that they get stronger, have more health, have more range. So like, just overall, they better.
Okay, yeah.
And we want our minions to get really stronger, because obviously that is how we win the game, by virtue of them just being able to murder everything.
Are even enemies in the middle at the moment?
3 of them
Oh.
are dead, 2 of them are coming to you.
Yep.
But you can see like the small violet thingy around you, like around the minions. That's like the buff. Like you see how our minions like have slightly glowing? That's because of the Baron.
Ah, okay.
You're very low. Careful.
Yeah.
And we have something called Elder Drake, that's like the strongest Drake, and we kind of just execute people once they get below a certain health threshold. So I'm just kind of murdering everybody. Because I can.
Oh, lol.
Yep. So the level cap is 18 for everybody except for junglers, except for top laners, there it's 20. So every lane has a bit of a special thingy going on since the season, but it's mainly just top laners get to level 20, mid laners have stronger boots, and bot laners, like the ADCs, can get a whole item more than everybody else. Which is why they can technically be the strongest fighting force, because it's an entire item more, and usually if you have an item more than the enemy and you just go 1v1, you always win. Because items just do that much of a difference.
I just for a second need to check, because I'm not sure if the game sound goes through because it like switches like between because the game switches between the main menu and the gameplay itself.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay. Then I know that for the next game that I have to switch that when the next game starts.
But as you might have been able to tell, you did quite a bit of damage. You had like your C, and you helped me essentially murder them. So that's kind of your.
Yeah.
So KDA, usually it's good if the support has a lot of assists and the ADC has a lot of kills, because that way I'm just like, or the ADC is like big and strong and can murder everybody. But it's also fine if you're like bigger, because you also do a lot of damage.
Okay. Yeah.
But like, as I said, it is along the lines of, okay, you have the support is usually the parent to the child, that is the ADC. So you're trying to make that person grow while also protecting him from harm and making sure he doesn't go into wrong places by warding stuff and giving him information.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you're kind of like the, well, support and also like the caretaker. And because usually ADCs have a bit of an ego problem and are special people, it is quite literally just taking care of a child who just constantly throws tantrums.
Yeah. Okay.
So essentially, mid lane is okay, skill matchup, I will diff you and you will diff me. Top lane is, okay, we're just gonna chill here and bonk each other. And bot lane is two parents trying to hold their kids back from murdering themselves.
Okay. Yeah. If you can say.
Until the child gets strong enough that she can just kill everybody. And
Yeah.
the jungler is just vibing and everybody blames the jungler for everything because he has the most impact. But that's also why he has to do the most stuff.
Yeah,
To
okay.
farm his camps, gank lanes. So gank is if the usually people in this game it was a bit weird because you had like people just run. You had like 4 to 5 people on the lane. Usually people stay in the lanes, and the only people coming around is like the jungler, because he can move freely, and then the gank is when he just moves onto your lane and tries to murder you, essentially. Or your teammate jungler comes and he tries to murder the enemy teammate. So that's usually the only help you have in your lane.
Yeah. Okay.
And also obviously objectives, because usually objectives is how you win the game. Because that's a pretty huge part of, okay, power spikes and getting more power. Except for if you're obviously just way stronger.
Ah. Okay. That.
You have to be level 10 to be able to play the normal one. You have to be level 20, I think, or level 30 to play ranked.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be level 30
So the ranked
and
flex.
have 20 champions.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The main thing is you have to be level 30 to play ranked.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I would like to try at least one time like normal PvP.
Sure. We can do that. Hold up. PvP. We'll play. Confirm. So you want to play... Okay, that's very funny what you have there. So you select your role you want. So you want to play support, right?
Yeah.
Put that into the left box. That's like your priority
Yeah.
thing.
I only have one.
You'll get most of the
Or no, I have.
You can only play. You have to play 2 different roles. So you have to just pick. Yeah, exactly. And then put in obviously the thing you want. So that being
Smolder. Sweet little Smolder.
Smolder won't work for jungle, but sure, you can just. I would.
Oh wait,
recommend
he
you-
said jungler. No.
No, he's not a jungler.
Yeah, wait, he's a bottom or no?
Yeah, he is a bottom. Yeah, he is a bottom. He is an ADC.
Okay, wait. You must select at least one priority position.
Then just Q jungle as secondary. You won't get it probably.
Okay, but
Otherwise, not quite sure why is mid lane a prior though. Anyway, then yeah, yeah, that's
Wait.
fine. And
mid lane is Ari, so why not? I bought Ari, so why not queue with her then?
sure.
If I get mid lane, then I get mid lane. Then
Yeah,
I'm playing
that's fine.
Ari, why not? Will be funny.
And now you can just yeah, get ready, then I can play a big fine match, and then we will go to this queue, and then we should be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how we get this.
Cool.
So we're either gonna die or we're gonna win. There's no in between, obviously. But what I mean with that, we're either gonna not have no fun whatsoever, or we're gonna have a lot of fun. There's no in between that. We're playing against Jinx, Vel'Koz, and both of them have played this game already, so we're kind of fine. This will be fine.
I'm support, and you're bottom lane again.
Yeah, I'm ADC. So you have top lane, mid lane, and then because the bot lane is split up between two people, it's called support and ADC. Attack, damage, carry.
Okay.
And
it's loading very
because I
long.
still haven't unlocked Flash. Okay, this is fine. This is fun. This will be. We will probably lose this game, but it's fine. I'll be honest. So Jinx is their ADC, meaning she just out attacks you and does damage with that. And their Vel'Koz is a support, but he's also more along your lines, so he does a lot of damage, and also has a bit of CC.
Okay.
So we are essentially playing very similar lines of champions, and very similar kinds of bot lanes, but we are probably gonna lose because both of us cannot play what we play.
For you,
they can probably at least play it somewhat.
it's also still loading for you, right?
Yeah, sometimes it just takes a while if the enemy team is a bit more. It takes long.
Come on. Can't buy anything what they
No. Okay, so what you want to award is usually like tier, and like this mean not, but because so essentially everything people will like. This is neutral territory. No, don't walk into there. Don't walk into there. Come back. They will murder you. There's like neutral territory, like the river here and so on. There's our territory and their territory. Usually everybody will stay in their territory, and the neutral territory is what we fight for, or where it gets kind of special. But nice. Vibing, and both of us are just kind of trying to farm waves.
Is the support attacking you and the damage dealer is attacking the minions?
He's doing quite a good job of that, I'm gonna be honest, because so usually you don't want to stay behind me. It's not you want to stay next to me essentially. you wanna like be on the same height as me, and you wanna kind of like mirror my movements and stay with me, because if I fight, you fight. If I leave, you leave. There's no improvement.
Okay, yeah.
Because if you stand back and I'm alone there, then they're just gonna kill me because it's a 2v1.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Once I have a little bit time, I will make that with the oh, nope.
Usually it's like you're gonna get they're just like poking you and just keep shooting at you, and at some point like one of the sides are just gonna because you need to walk up for the CS and to get the money, they will just kind of poke you down and at some point kill you. That's why you also need to like counter attack them. You have to focus on that as well.
Ah. Didn't hit dash. Jinx. Come on. Ah, why is now the push?
I wanna push this into the tower,
Yeah.
and then we wanna leave eventually. Okay. Our Nocturne wants to murder himself, but we're gonna ignore him.
Nocturne, come back.
If he wants to die, he can die.
Okay.
You can recall because you have at least something in base, which you can buy.
Okay. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm checking. No. Okay, boy, do I hate that. Okay, I'm gonna have to make everything on desktop sound. Normally I have like for everything itself their own sound, because I have music, I have Discord, I have microphone, I have the game. But because I can't find this game, I didn't hit you with the shield. Because I can't find here the game. Hey, Jinx. Sorry, I didn't have a shield ability.
No worries.
Oh my god. Ah!
So
Oh my god! How long does he want to follow me? No. Hello there. What's that?
Enemy double kill.
What was that, if I may ask? Sorry, I was like one shot, that's why yeah. And now I'm dead. Yeah. Thing I can do. Fight until the end, like I promised to. Nothing is working. The game doesn't want to put out the sound solo. The camera is dying the second time today. Yeah. It's going nice.
Killing spree.
Velcos, ay. What are these red things?
Burn away the shadows.
An enemy is dominating. Your turret has been destroyed.
Sorry. My ult I used my ult and then I was about to die.
Why am I second attack of the animation? What the fuck? Yeah, no. I think he thought, oh, it's a good idea attack. Sorry, I was just gone for a second.
They all shine on. Like a diamond.
This is fine.
An ally has been slain.
We're gonna murder him. Just use your Q on him, please. On him.
Yeah, I tried.
An ally has been slain.
The light will guide you, even now.
What were these red flame things?
Red flame things.
You
Sorry, I don't
picked up?
Those are cinders. It's like, it's with a Drake thingy. They just give you like a short amount of like until you die a bit of like buffs. I think criminal already like a bit of ability or something along those lines. Yeah. As I said, the game is gonna be quite funny at some point if we cannot really get ahead. And the rest of the team is doing very funny stuffsies. I'm gonna be honest. Especially on Nocturne. They're both trying to tower dive a set, which is just not within the realm of possibility.
Okay. I can't press Windows. Nice.
Nice. So your Q does not go through minions. You always want to Q like when there's nothing in between you and the enemies.
You mean
Otherwise-
the routing thing?
The routing thing, exactly. Which you should use like now or sometime soon. Otherwise we will die.
An ally has been slain.
Like, not like that. So it's essentially our main engage tool. So it is the reason we can win fights. If you hit those, we win fights. If you whiff it, we die. Essentially.
Okay, yeah.
Because it is like our primary source of CC, reliable CC. And if we don't have that, then we're kind of just gonna get murdered.
Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
Everywhere I go, the light follows.
Shut down.
And our Nocturne is trying to make himself good. So I don't think you should tap out there, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I thought, there's the turret, but yeah, the next minion wave came already. I didn't saw that.
I'm on 7 HP in a dream. Yeah, you should not be spaced out like that. I'm gonna be honest. Like, you are a very important part of how this works. And if you're just like not there, then I'm gonna have a problem.
Never really dies.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, good. Just know that you're important and needed, because obviously a 2v1 is just
Stay
hard.
positive.
Let's just say it like that. Not impossible, but hard.
Make it count.
Let's try.
Into battle with hearts aglow.
You want to... If you can get behind him and Q him, that would be nice, but otherwise I will just die.
Yeah.
You wanna hit your Q. You wanna hit your Q. Nice. And now we murder. Somewhat along those lines.
Would it help if I apologize? Shine with me.
So at this point, just take the minion waves, and because now we're kind of just trying to survive and defend our base from the enemies trying to push onto it.
Never deny who you are. Illuminate the enemy.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
This is my choice. If you can smile, you can be the light.
Now they have the Baron, and the Baron says, "Oh yeah." Can now
Okay.
very
perfect.
quickly just push the minion waves, which is kind of bad for us.
We can do this.
Enemy has been slain.
Oh, lol.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, our team is a bit of a stupid.
We somehow were able to win up to... Ah, there's Jinx. No? Okay, wow.
Has been slain.
She's...
Your team has destroyed a turret. Enemy rampage.
Wait, did we destroy the turret in the mid? Yeah, in the bottom, lol. We did.
We did.
Yeah, because I pushed with our wave, and then Jinx came from behind and killed me.
Yep, that is kind of what happens if you're alone.
Yeah.
That's why usually. Yeah, that's also. I kind of just left you alone there because I want to show you. Okay, that's why you usually want to stick with your partner, especially if you like
Yeah.
the support.
I thought like I could like
Don't really
get
have a lot of.
get away fast enough. I did not thought about them wrapping around.
Mhm.
Ooh, I've never been here before.
Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been
We
slain.
need to go back because our base is being run.
Your inhibitor
Oh.
has been destroyed. Enemy double kill.
And we're the only ones left alive. So we need to protect our turrets. Actually.
Yep.
You help me?
Yeah, I tried.
Yep, all good.
Ally has been slain. Defeat.
Welcome to League of Legends.
Hey. Oh my god, my camera died again.
What we love to hear.
Hmm. Yay, level up. Yay, I have flash now.
That is very huge. Because as I said, usually everybody just has a flash. Because it's kind of what you want.
Mm-hmm. What does flash do again?
It's a short range. It's probably the easiest to explain. It's like a teleport.
Okay, yeah.
It's technically called a blink, but like it's a short range teleport that can just go over walls and stuff. So it's your main escape tool, and also like technically also like if someone runs away from you, you can just flash onto them and then you can still kill them because you get back into range.
Yeah.
Those are like small medals if you just do them enough to like level up and so on.
Okay. Hmm. Where can I like say which because like when we did with the bots, I was like when we were in the match, I could say what I want as a what I want as a perk like flash or so as a rune.
Yeah.
Um,
The flash is a summon spell. That's different from a rune.
Okay.
So those two thingies on the bottom right, the two special things, those are called summoner spells, and flash is like the most important one of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you usually just decide it in each game, because in each game you have like downtime at the start, or like before the game starts. You have like even before the loading screen, you have like a lot of time to alter your summoner spells, but usually they stay the same. Like flash and something else, depending on what it is. For example, heal, barrier, or if you jungle smite. And you can also alter your or pick another rune page there, but those are not really your concern right now.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I think one more round maybe.
Sure. But after that I'm gonna be going.
Yeah, I probably also have to end the stream because I still have to cut a short for tomorrow morning. I wasn't able to finish cutting it today, and now I have to cut it on
Do you want
late
to go
night.
into Swift play again, like the against champions, or do you want to go into the bots?
I would like to try to play against bots again, because I wanna try now mid lane, like one time, like with
Yeah.
Ari.
Sounds good. Beginner or intermediate?
Beginner.
Sure. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and be a jungler, because that way I can just roam around and help you.
Okay. Perfect.
At least I hope that's how this works. I'm not quite sure how like this thingy works with who gets to be the jungler. But my guess is that I can just pick Smite and I am the jungler now. I still don't know why I cannot pick Flash, but I'm just gonna stay confused. Okay, exhausted is. And I cannot pick selective rune page. Good.
I also can't pick Flash.
Yeah,
as it-
it just does not let you apparently. Don't worry about it. In the normal game you will be able to. I think it's just because... No, wait, over Ash has Flash. I think it just has not updated yet or something. It's just weird. Considering I can also just not get that. Okay.
But in others it can switch, yeah.
Okay, the thing was about to do something very funny. It was about to give me PTA.
Okay.
So,
I know this place. Some
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
so you will want to move into the mid lane. Now you're on your own essentially, and you're playing against
Minions have spawned.
probably Diana. So that's a close range, but
Yeah.
she has like a Q, like like a bit of an arc-shaped projectile which flies onto you, and if it hits you, you will have a problem. Because then she can just dash on top of you. So you don't want to go into... Yep, that's what I meant. That's a projectile I meant. Yeah.
What is our Ashe doing? Our Ashe
That is the-
just stood and let herself getting killed from the turret.
Yeah, it may be beginner bot, but like you have to imagine that also means that our team has never played this game before.
Yeah.
It's like these people are first timing the game.
Don't be afraid. Just for you.
An enemy has been slain.
You are Ashe? Or...
No, I'm Belva. It's like
Ah. Yeah.
I'm a jungler.
Why did I thought you were Ashe? Ashe were the one who were just stump standing in the turret earlier.
Maybe I would also do that.
Yeah, no, not like that.
I'll have them
Nah, I got this. I can also just stand on turrets and have fun.
An ally has been slain.
I see right through you. You're mine now. Shall we?
Enemy has been slain.
I hear the wind singing.
Oh, on the right side there's also someone.
Has been slain.
That is Cartus. I think that's their jungler. No, I don't think that is their jungler. I think that's the person you saw.
Eyes on me.
That's like a mage type, and if he dies, he can still cast spells. That's probably something you should know.
Okay.
So he is more of a mage, but he also obviously for that reason does quite a bit of damage.
The hunter and the hunted.
Oh.
Every animal hungers for something. Light on my feet. Gotcha.
An ally has been slain.
I'm famished.
Rampage.
I don't bite much. Don't tempt me.
Unstoppable.
Oh.
Come close.
Dang it. The dragon will spawn, right? It said it will spawn.
An enemy
Or
has
did
been
it
slain.
already spawn?
You can see like this icon on the map, like this thingy.
Not my favorite.
That's the icon for the Drake is up.
On the map.
Yeah, on your bottom right screen you have like a thing that's a map essentially.
I lived and live an eternity.
Yeah. I see the map, but... nope. I was...
Killing spree. Rampage.
So many memories stir within.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Do we have anyone at top lane? No.
No, the top lane got abandoned like pretty early.
Feel this. Self-hatred.
Shut
I
down.
guess I'm gonna die.
Dominating.
Arthur's ult. This is a very funny thing.
Okay.
Kill. An enemy has been slain.
Live with no regrets.
But we... Because the Ashe is always in the middle lane with me.
Yeah, no, they just don't understand how this game works. No worries.
Okay, but do we have
Usually
anyone
someone
in
should
top
be-
lane?
No, or our top lane does not exist,
Unleash
essentially.
control.
There is
Okay, yeah.
no one top lane.
Okay, middle tower is dead. Middle turret.
Legendary.
You're my trainer.
Legendary.
Here I come.
Oh.
Remember this.
TP.
Oh, don't go.
Nice, kill. You got him? Nice.
Thank you for indulging. My true nature.
An enemy has been slain.
Just for you.
Legendary.
Quick as a fox. I cannot be tamed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that is like his ult is just an airstrike.
Yeah, okay.
It just does damage to everybody, and you can't like do anything against it. Essentially.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I'll remember that, you know. Remember this moment. I don't buy it much. What's the rush? Run wild.
An enemy has been slain.
Refreshing.
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Look some top lane.
I
That
should
is
have left 10
left.
years ago.
It's impressive that we don't have a top laner, but the top lane still is like intact.
Yeah. That's kind of why it's easy
I wander.
bots.
An enemy
They
has
don't
been
really
slain.
Yeah.
do much.
Has destroyed a turret.
Did you just get pulled into another round by the model?
Yeah,
By the-
I did.
Yeah, that's his ult.
but he
He
just
just pulled
decided
you
to
into
run away from me.
That's his ult. He just pulls you into his own back rooms.
Yeah, I still died. I started at 20. Yeah, that's 2 hours 30. Yeah, right. Oh my. Yeah.
Not even cloud fruit could erase that.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay. Yeah.
Mortal lives are so fleeting.
Legendary. Killing spree.
Oh, we're pushing in the middle. Oh, interesting.
Pushing in the top and the middle.
Has destroyed a turret.
Yeah, in the middle we have probably the first inhibitor now.
Yep. We're fine.
Oh. My ult only pushes into the enemies. Oh. Wow. what is our Caitlyn? Or that was Caitlyn, right? Yeah, what is our Caitlyn
Caitlyn-
doing?
She is shooting at people. She's just putting clicking right click, but because I'm in front of her and I'm just killing all of them, almost, she can just one shot them.
Lol.
Legendary.
There's beauty in even the smallest moments.
Shut down. Shut down. An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
Ah, I miss.
Huge damage.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Okay, she has collector. That's why
An enemy has been
she
slain.
gets every kill. Yeah, she has collector. So essentially, it's an item that just quote unquote steals kills. So simply because if you hit someone with that item while the person is low, you get the kill. By proxy of not even doing anything,
Lol.
just because.
Shut down. Killing spree.
Hello.
Double kill.
I don't. I'm quite surprised if you would spot that.
Shut down.
I see right through you.
That would have been quite funny to see. I'm gonna be honest.
You're safe with
If you
me.
want that. And you're in his DD cage.
Ah, so low. Ah. But that is like your main, or
Yeah.
because it's a
I'm-
jungle and okay.
Yeah, I like her quite a bit. She's like the main champion I picked up. I pretty much mainly play her because she is just a lot of fun. And a lot of bullshit. They can literally just, at this point, 1v5 their entire team.
Has been slain.
Yeah.
Double kill. Double kill. Aced.
Yeah, right. After a certain amount of time, the towers also respawn. You can see like the little white mark underneath that.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Victory.
Alrighty. That is enough for me.
Also for me.
Have a nice evening.
You too.
Bye bye.
Bye. Okay, guys. So we're going over to real talk. You guys hear myself? You guys hear the music? And we're feeling big. Our streamly question for today. I put that together very spontaneously. But first of all, about today, it was nice. Quite interesting, the game. I don't think I will ever continue playing it. I don't know. Let's put in other music. Okay. So that is one part. The other thing is about the streamly question. Yeah, I'm sorry that today my avatar broke so often. It's still broken. My camera, I don't know what the camera wants. But we still have the streamly question. So like for a week now, our question for every stream. Again, no one tried to answer it. And I forgot to pin it, but pin it in a message. Today's question was, which of these figures lived on the Olympus? Cronus, Phoebe, Gaia, Themis. And Cronus is, well, they're all from the Greek mythology. Kronos is a titan who got banished into the Tatar. I think it is called Tatar. So no, he did not live on the Olympus. Kronos was one of the worst titans ever. He never would live on the Olympus. Phoebe, also a titan. I don't know much about her, but I know she's a titan, and there's only one titan who ever lived on the Olympus, and that's not Phoebe. Themis is also a titan, and Gaia is the mother of all titans. She's like Mother Earth, and Gaia did not live on the Olympus in any of the Greek mythologies. Meanwhile, Themis was the, as far as I know, the only titan ever, which ever lived on Olympus with like all the gods and so on. It's something about that she was nice and so on, and on the sides of the gods. But I have to end today's stream now. But tomorrow at 12 o'clock, so on noon, I put up, we will have a short announcement. And then we will continue learning the chords to cover Lilith. And of course we pause it with some cutting and so on. But that will be tomorrow at 12 o'clock GMT plus 2. Or if you don't want to think about it's in 12 hours and 10 minutes. From whatever time you are. It's been some time since we raided. So we are going to raid Oh, of course, now is no one online who I wanna raid. They're mainly like bigger streamers. I would raid like people where I am like the main part of the community, watch very much and so on. But I do not wanna raid like someone who has many viewers, because then it's like kind of weird to stream with raid with one viewer. So yeah, then we're just gonna end. I hope you guys had a nice stream, and thanks if anybody lurked or is still lurking, but I don't think anyone came to lurk. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, morning, pre-noon, noon, afternoon, evening, or a good night, and see you in the next clip, video, stream, or whatever where you will find me. Until then, have a great rest. Bye.